we are learning chapter number 10, Light Reflection and Refraction of your NCERT book. Till now we have learnt about the ray diagrams for spherical mirrors, that is concave and convex mirrors. Now today we will be learning about what is sign convention, object distance, image distance, height of object, height of image, focal length of spherical mirrors, and sign convention for spherical mirrors. So let us start with the sign convention for spherical mirrors. So what do you mean by sign convention? In physics, sign convention refers to a set of rules to set signs for object distance, image distance, and focal length for mathematical analysis of image formation in spherical mirrors. So, you might have learned about the object distance, image distance, and focal length in your previous video. Object distance was the distance from the mirror of the object and it is denoted by U. Image distance was the distance of the image from the mirror and it is denoted by V. And focal length was the midpoint or the length from the focus to pole of the mirror or pole to focus of the mirror. So, sign convention refers to a set of rules. Means there are some specific rules which are set for the signs of object distance, image distance, and focal length for mathematical analysis of image formation by spherical mirror, and those rules are known as sign convention, which will be discussed in the further topic. Let us see what are the symbols that will be used in the sign conventions of spherical mirrors. So, first symbol is small u or object distance. It is the distance of object from the pole. Second symbol is small v, that is image distance. It is the distance of image from the pole. Third symbol is small f, which is also known as focal length. It is the distance of principal focus from the pole. Fourth symbol is hi, which is the height of object. And last symbol is ho, which is the height of image. Now, let us understand these symbols in concave and convex mirror. So, here this is a concave mirror and this is a convex mirror. In the concave mirror, an object is there and its image is formed here, like this. So, object's image is formed here between C and F. It is standing beyond C and its image is formed between C and F. As you can see, the image is inverted and the image is smaller in size than that of the object. Let us understand what is U and V here in this case. First of all, as I have told, this is the center of the mirror is the pole of the mirror, that is this point is the pole of the mirror. Now, the distance between pole and focus is known as focal length, denoted by small f. Next, the distance between object and pole is known as object distance, that is this distance, the object is standing here. So, distance between object and pole is known as object distance, which is denoted by small v. Now, the distance between image and pole is known as small v. This is the image. So, distance between image and pole is known as small v. So, this distance is known as small v or image distance. Similarly, in case of convex mirror, we can see the object here. The object is standing. The distance between the object and the pole, if we consider this as pole, this point. So, this distance object and pole is known as small u, object distance. In convex mirror, the focus is on the right side and center of curvature is also on the right side. Okay, note down this, that in convex mirror the focus and curvature, center of curvature is always on the right side. So this distance, the distance between P and F is small f, that is focal length. Now the image is formed here, so this distance, that is distance from here to here, is the image distance. Yellow part, that is the object image, this distance is known as the image distance. Hope it is clear. Now you can see here quadrant. It is quite similar to the mathematical quadrant you have learned. We have 4 quadrants in mathematics: first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. And how these are formed? By 2 axes, namely the x-axis and the y-axis. So you can see this is the positive x-axis, that is we have the values here. We have the values here as 1, 2, 3 and so on. Similarly, this is positive y-axis. We have the value 1, 2, 3 positive values of y. This is the negative x-axis. We have the value as -1, -2 and so on. And this is the negative y-axis. We have the value as -1, -2. You know this better. Now, this is the origin. We all know that this is the origin. And in case of spherical mirror, the center of the spherical mirror, whether it is concave or convex mirror, the center, that is the pole of the convex mirror or concave mirror, coincides with the origin of the quadrant. It means it lies above the origin of the quadrant. So if this is a concave mirror, so positive x-axis will give the, if the image is formed here, that image distance will be positive, and object is always, since on the left hand side the object distance will be negative, that is on the negative x-axis. Similarly, if the object is standing upward, that is erect, then height of object will be always positive, that because it is towards the positive y-axis. And height, if the image is downwards, inverted, then its height of image will be negative because it is on the negative y-axis. Now, new Cartesian sign conventions for spherical mirrors. Let us see what are those rules which are applicable to the U, V and F of the mirror, that is image distance, object distance and focal length of the mirror. Let us study those rules. First rule is the object is always placed on the left of the mirror and light from the object always falls to the right. So here you can see that if this is a mirror, so the object is always towards the left of the mirror. It is always towards the left of the mirror. Whether it is concave mirror or convex mirror, it doesn't matter. The object is always towards the left. Next is all distances parallel to the principal axis are measured from pole. So if this is the pole of the mirror, all distances measured from the pole of the mirror are measured from the pole of the mirror. Whether it is U, whether it is F, here also we measure distance from the pole of the mirror. Next is all distances measured to the right of the pole is taken as positive. Okay, now as I have told you earlier that to the right of the pole there is positive x-axis, so any distance which is measured from the pole to the right is taken as positive because it lies on the positive x-axis. Similarly, all distances measured to the left of the pole is taken to be negative. That is, this distance which is measured from the pole to the left is always taken as negative since it lies on the negative x-axis. Next, the height measured upwards. If the object or image is standing upright or erect, its height is measured upwards, that is towards the positive y-axis. So it is always taken as positive. Next, the height measured downwards perpendicular to the principal axis. So height is always perpendicular to the principal axis. Any height, if the image is downwards inverted, then its height is taken to be negative because it lies on the negative y-axis. And one more thing, light from the object falls from the left to right. Always the incident ray of light falls from left to right because it comes from the object. Hope the sign conventions are clear to you. Let's now study sign convention for concave and convex mirror. So here we can see distance to the right is taken as positive, distance to the left is taken as negative, height above, that is towards positive y-axis, is taken as positive, and height below is taken as negative. In concave mirror, you can see object distance, because object is always standing to the left of the mirror. So object distance is always negative. Then image is formed either in this side, that is left, or this side, right. So if the image is formed this side, that is left of the mirror, it is taken as negative, and if the image is formed this side, then it is taken as positive. Image distance is taken as positive. Now focal length, since this focus is in the concave mirror, focus is this side, left side. This is the focal length, that is distance from pole to F is focal length. Since it is on the negative x-axis, it is always, focal length is always taken as negative in case of convex mirror. But in case of concave mirror, focal length is always negative. But in case of convex mirror, same things, same rules will apply, but image, since the image is formed here, that is on the right side of the mirror, it is taken to be the positive. You have to solve these home assignments in your notebook, and you can refer to page number 168 of your NCERT book for better understanding of the topic. Next day we will study about the mirror formula and magnification of a spherical mirror. Till then, take care and thank you.